This is what almost everyone is doing wrong when they are trying to live in the end. Hello and welcome to Quantum Dynamic 8, Recreating Life and Living. At this point, we have over 6300 plus success stories, and we specialize in helping you to manifest your desired health, wealth, and relationship by clearing your limiting beliefs through the implication of quantum science in real life. So, whenever a person tries to live in the end, that's where the problem is. You cannot try to live in the end. You cannot pretend to live in the end. Whenever you pretend to live in the end, you start to affirm and act as if your manifestation is happening, but simultaneously you are feeling suffocated. You are wounded inside. You are literally having haphazard thoughts, and that does not work. What works is working on all the simultaneous superpositions and collapsing all the superpositions to one preferred superposition. So, all your thoughts are quantum superpositions. They are different parallel realities that are happening all at once. So, every thought you think that your SP might come back or your SP has come back, then why is your SP not here yet? They are happening all at once. Your SP is with 3P. Your SP needs to apologize. Your SP hasn't apologized. Your SP will apologize. Your SP will come back. Your SP is married to you. If you are having all of those thoughts at the same time, each thought is opening simultaneous superpositions or parallel realities or simulations. So, all of those thoughts are manifesting its own reality. And what you are getting on the outer surface is an amalgamation of all your thoughts. So, all the superpositions all at once are getting orchestrated. So, in order to orchestrate that one preferred reality where inside and outside you are in sync state of consciousness, you need to realize that you are guided to have one thought. If you are in a no contact situation and you are feeling like, when will the thought call come? When will this person reach out to me? Will this person reach out to me? This person has reached out to me. That's not living in the end. Living in the end is to realize that, all right, at this point, this is my end where I have simultaneous thoughts coming in my surface, and that's all right. And that's the first step, acceptance. You accept that there are simultaneous thoughts showing up in your reality. It's the same with money, health. Will my health improve? My health has improved. What if it doesn't improve? What if it has improved? Where is the sign? Why am I not getting the sign? Simultaneously, it's for career as well. Where is the money? When will the money show up? Is the money going to show up? The money has shown up. But where is the money? I'm confused. These are the simultaneous superpositions of thoughts. These are also doubts and confusions. So, first and foremost, we need to understand that how do you come out of these doubts and confusions, and why it's necessary to come out of these doubts and confusions. Whenever you are having an anxious thought, your beta wave is activated, and your body has excessive amount of cortisol running down. And at this point, your amygdala is literally shaking and is in fight and flight. So, whenever you are scared and confused and having extremely negative thoughts, it's about realizing that I have gotten into the simulation of this thought. So, every thought is a matrix. So, the thought that my SP has not come back yet is a matrix. What do I mean by it is a matrix? So it's a collective thinking, it's a collective belief. Not just you, there has been 10,000 more people before you, more than that, crores and billions of people before you who have thought that thought. And at this point, there are millions more thinking this thought. So the moment you start to think the thought that my SP is not coming back, maybe my SP is gone, no, never come back. You are literally agreeing with the universe, the collective reality or matrix that this is true. And the moment you're feeling this is true, everyone who has ever thought that thought with those people and people who are thinking that thought with all of those people, you are forming a collective truth, collective reality that all of you are agreeing upon, by the virtue of which you are tapping into a frequency. And from this frequency, your reticular activating system can only focus on more of this, and you will be also attracting videos, signs based on these perspectives, where you may even come across informations about moving on. And that's because you are dwelling here. And because you're dwelling here, you're starting to see the world from this perspective. Like, why the person is not right for you, why the person might not come back, why the person never really loved you, why the person doesn't really care about you, why the person might be a narcissist, why this might not be the dynamic that is gonna work out. And this is a collective in itself, this is a matrix in itself. And by the virtue of these thoughts and dwelling here, you are enhancing the propensity of this frequency. So you are attracting more of manifestations based on these frequency, and this is feeling true. So literally, here's an easy way to transmute out of these beta wave. The moment you have gotten into beta wave, it is necessary to realize that in order to break this wave, you need concentrated gamma and focus. Quantum physics states that whenever you focus on something with a particular intention, it catches that wave or simulation. So, how do you focus? To focus, you need to give concentrated gamma, and that is what is going to transmute the cortisol molecules to transmute into endorphin molecules, which changes your pain to pleasure. It's literally the transmutation hormone, endorphins. So, transmute your cortisol to endorphins, you need concentrated gamma with the focus that I am tapping out of this matrix, I am plugging out of this matrix, and now even if it is kind of shaky for me, even if my amygdala is a little shaky, baby, I'm gonna tap into the vortex where things are working out in my favor. I'm going to tap into the vortex where miracles are manifesting in my favor. I'm going to tap into the vortex where my SP has come back, and I resonate to all those people who believe that their SP will come back or their recipes have come back and they have got their results. I'm from that collective that gets married to their recipe. I'm from that collective that manifests 7 crores a month. I'm from that collective that lives long and has a healthy life. I'm from that collective where things are working out for me. I am one of those people for whom it works out. As you're tapping into this state, obviously, eventually you will be able to believe, but at a go, you will not be able to believe. And that's why you need to be real and not pretend and try to live in the end. So, how do you not pretend? So, you need to realize that I'm going to my heart space, and my agenda is to realize that manifestation is always happening. All thoughts are simultaneously manifesting, and every thought is a simultaneous simulation. So, in order to manifest my desired reality, I need to dwell in the consciousness where I already have my manifestation. So, how much can I truly believe that I'm already there? And wherever I can't believe, that's where I need to unplug out of those superpositions. There's nothing to worry. So, you go to your heart space and see that what thoughts are coming up and what all superpositions are open. You may have an array of superpositions open, like you can have the tab open for it's not going to work out. You can have the tab open for it has to work out. You can have the tab open for what I went through was horrible. You need to realize that I have a lot of tabs open, and these are the simultaneous matrix that I am simulating into. And if there's something I need to realize here, you can just write down each of those thoughts and keep on journaling and going deeper to realize that what is it beneath it that you are trying to realize, what is an emotion there, what are some memories there, why do you feel this is so true, how is it resonating with you. That's an exercise you can do for every thought, but it's not compulsory. It's for those people who want to do it. And here's another simpler way to plug out of those states. It's to realize that all the simulations are different superpositions, and I am vibrating in all of those places. Now I can come down and all my superpositions can collapse and erase those dimensions not serving. This is actually quantum error detection to quantum erase the superpositions not serving to literally manifest the desired version of your reality that you desire. So I am understanding that all the superpositions that are trembling, fearful, has thoughts not serving me are different errors in the syntax. And amidst all these errors, I'm realizing that I need to quantum erase all these possibilities. And as I'm quantum erasing all these possibilities, I am understanding that I can relax, I can be at ease, I can be in a state of oneness, I can be in a state of wholeness. And now I am getting into the simulation where it's working out for me and I am in the relationship that I desire. And wherever I can't believe it and there is still worry, I understand that there are furthermore superpositions in the way which have detected errors, and those superpositions need to be quantum erased that are not serving so that I can furthermore orchestrate only in the frequency of its working out for me. And by the virtue of this, you will be always aware of what's happening in your heart space, all the superpositions that you're kind of tapping into, which wave you are getting into. And by the virtue of that, you can delete what's not serving and tap into the superposition of your preference. And as you are in this zone of preferred simulation, you will start to manifest things from this state of consciousness. When you are being that person who's from that collective, who has got the result, that you are one of those people who has manifested that your desire, you are one of those people who has got all that you want, you are one of those people who has been able to see magnificent transformations in your journey, you are one of those people who is rich and always has a lot of money coming in, is healthy, is in a very happy relationship with their true twin flame, and is genuinely happy. You are that person who is always living there. Like every day we wake up with that bank balance, which is ever increasing, and that health that is always in a consistently good state. And you are that person who wakes up next to your true twin flame. And as you are that person who wakes up next to your true twin flame and is having that bank account balance of your preference and consistent good health, how do you feel about that? How does it feel to be that person? How does it feel to be that person who has it all and whose life is getting better and better? How does it feel to be that person who's always traveling to their desired places and living the life of their dreams? How does it feel to be that person who is literally living their dream life in every vortex of their life? How does it feel to be that person who is always living with their true twin flame in the same house? As you show up in life from this state, even drink your coffee from this state and drink your tea from this state and live your life from this state and actually show up in life from this state and get up from the bed from this state, wash your hair from the state, knowing that I am that person who my husband loves so much. I'm that person who always earns crores of money. I'm that person who's so healthy and really preferred by God. I'm that person who's so blessed by God. I'm that blessed child of God. Like, wow. You need to always be there. And the goal is to eventually completely be there more and more. So as you can get into the superposition and feel good, like, oh, finally I can vibe here, then there's only one superposition remaining, that I have all that I desired in every reality, everything has worked out. So now that it has all worked out for me, how does it feel to talk from here? How different is it when I am talking from that state who has it? How different is it when I'm being that person who has already received it and I'm that person who, for whom it all finally happened? Like, wouldn't you feel like you're the princess, you're the queen, you are the main character of your reality? It's always working out for you. You are so blessed. It's always like sinking in for you, like you're so synced, baby. You're just someone so blessed. It's always like sinking for you. You can like buy anything, anytime, go to any place, anywhere. Like you're living the dream life. Like you can just afford the best life, best food, and everything in every way. And you're so healthy. Life is so good. And your husband loves you so much. Your life is so stress free, baby. Your life is so synced, baby. You just are so happy to be in the zone. You're just so blessed and grateful to be in the zone. And life is just falling in place and everything has worked out for you. And you're just so happy, baby. And everything in your life has fallen in place. Just thankful, grateful, and just wondering, like, how did I get so lucky? How can it even get better than this? What else is possible? Life is so wonderful, and I'm so grateful. How else can I play more with life? How can life get more sizzling, soothing? And how can I add more beauty to the decors of the grand villa I'm living in? How can I lavishly embroider every aspect of my relationship? How can I enhance my health? How can I enhance my wealth and multiply it, magnify it, and give myself best taste and experience? The more you dwell from these kind of states, you will feel different. You will do things differently. You will start just doing different things. Maybe you just can go ahead and change your curtains. Maybe you just can go ahead and invest on something you've never invested in, like maybe an embroidered towel for your bathroom. So, as you start to minutely work on your life in details and enjoy every moment of life, feeling as if your husband is living this beautiful life with you and you are orchestrating in this beautiful life in every possible way. And you already are having the money, you're already wealthy, and you're already living that life, and you're one of those people who has made it to the top 1% financially. You're one of those people who has made it to the top 1% when it even comes to your twin flame relationship. How does it feel to just relinquish in that state? You already feel so healthy, happy, easeful, serendipitous, satisfied, and life is indeed blissful. Life is indeed good. Everything in your life is so serendipitous. Everything in your life is worked out, and you just feel so happy to drink coffee from that cup which you have paid over $500 on, and you're like, oh my god, I just love drinking coffee from this cup, and I just feel this was such a good investment. You just can't spend like $500 millions of times, and then also you'll have so much money in your bank account that you don't even know what would you do with it. You can have fun, you can go to places, you have enough savings, you can just chill, relax, like you are living your dream life, and you're finally like, I finally made it, it finally happened. It finally financially clicked for me. Oh my god, I'm finally living this $1 million diva lifestyle and it's happening. Oh my god. I feel so healthy. I feel so relinquished. Everything is so all good in my life. I'm so happy and content, and I can give so much more love to my partner. I can pour in more to this relationship. I just feel so satisfied. Me and my partner, we just feel so satisfied and feel that satisfaction. And from that satisfaction, you are in a pool, kissing your partner, and you guys are feeling the sunbeam falling on you, and you're just feeling that light on the swimming pool water, and you're watching it and feeling the bliss, looking at each other, and feel like you are in a different reality, a different bubble. And from there, everything just looks so beautiful, and you've just got nothing to worry about. And you can hear your phone ring continuously with new payments a lot, right? New payment is being received all day long, and you just can't just relinquish and feel so satisfied, like life is blissful, heavenly, and magical. And You just are feeling so very sophisticated, happy, and life is magnificent. You just love your beautiful villa and beautiful leather sofas, and you just love to put your hand all over the sofas. You feel the sophistication of those sofas, you just feel the sophistication of the bliss of the place where you're in, and life is so magnificent. And you are on superfoods, strawberries, and you just feel the essence of bliss as you dip your strawberries in the Nutella jar. I can and just can have it. And you're like, oh, there was the time I used to think so much to even get a Nutella jar. But now I can like afford some billions of Nutella jars, and life is such magical and blissful, and you just feeling that essence as you now put some grapes in that Nutella and you're having it with your partner, and you are feeling the bliss of togetherness on this Sunday afternoon in your villa with your partner. And that's how it is, where you don't pretend but naturally live at the end, and you're just drifting into a story and feeling into it and sensing it and feeling in its essence and feeling in it in every part of you. Like when you're thinking of that beautiful moment in that swimming pool, you to get there you have to first relax, and you have to completely drop into that state of relaxation where you're like, oh, I'm with my partner, I'm feeling this bliss, I'm feeling this joy. And from this joy, you're like in love and just feeling that essence. And literally feel the water, feel it so real that as if it's literally happening. And get in there and immerse in it and touch it in every part of you. And if you don't like anything about the vision, quantum erase that and know that, all right, I've just tapped into a superposition of it that I don't kind of prefer. So I need to delete something and change certain aspects and now get into the superposition that I would prefer. And it's that simple. Thank you, love and light to you. Have a wonderful day ahead.